Well, everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review The Venture Brothers. Radiant is the blood of the Baboon heart. And this is the final movie that is wrapping up the series Venture Brothers. And so good. It was just so good. This is directed by Christopher McCulloch and written by Doc Hammer and McCulloch. And this show is just the most insane, crazy, over-the-top, fantastic show that you're going to find that lampoons everything from James Bond to Johnny Quest to everything Marvel and DC Comics. And this movie finds us continuing the series. So, like, if you haven't watched Venture Brothers, don't watch this movie because you're going to be completely lost. This hour and 23-minute film really does feel like an extended episode, but it does have some heavier stakes and also the big mystery of the relationship between Doc Venture and the Monarch. And because, like, that was the big hanging thing in the end of the last season, and I think they do a really interesting job of building up the tension and suspense on what their real relationship is, and then also the boys as well, the Venture Boys, are Venture Bros, and them searching for their mother and coming back together. This movie brings back so many characters. I do have to say, like, it feels a little convoluted. There's a lot of moving pieces here, but it's still it feels like the Venture Brothers. It captures the spirit of the show so perfectly, continuing this. It captures the spark. The voice cast is incredible with, Patrick Warburton and J.K. Simmons, Jane Lynch, Clancy Brown, Charles Parnell, and, Jay Farrow and Dana Snyder, Doc Hammer, and just like everybody else who lend their voices to this series and just bring so much personality. Like the big McCulloch and Doc Hammer play like half the characters, and they're absolutely amazing in their distinct ways. I do like how Rusty and Hank and each of these characters, like the actual like Venture characters and Dean, each have their own journeys here, and they're very much in the spirit of their characters. The Monarch as well, who has this great arc of trying to, escape this potential truth that he has looming over him and getting involved with this new criminal enterprise. It's something that's just so crazy and over the top. It does some great homages and little montages of memories throughout the show, brings back a lot of nostalgia. It does bring you to like a satisfying conclusion where we get answers. So that's really cool. And it does have a satisfying end kind of mission that goes crazy, does ridiculous things, and puts our characters in the crazy new places. And, we still get some of the hijinks from Brock, who Patrick Warburton's one of the biggest highlights of this series. You get the Red Death and Jefferson Twilight and Nuno Blood and just so many great characters. And it's just Dr. Orpheus. Everybody is a fun time in this, and there's so many crazy things, and it's absolutely hilarious too, as the Venture Brothers usually are. There's just so many working pieces here that just deliver. This is a fantastic time, really great cherry on top of this series, and if it really does end here, I'm satisfied. But those are my thoughts on The Venture Brothers. Radiant is the blood of the Baboon heart. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.